Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're plunging into the remarkable world of Moringa oleifera.
That's right, often called the miracle tree.
Exactly. And specifically, we're looking at how it acts as a powerful ally for your immune system.
Mm-hmm.
Our mission today is really to unpack how this ancient plant, which, is now backed by modern science, acts as a kind of natural guardian for your body's defenses.
And that's so relevant today, isn't it?
It really is, especially in our fast-paced world where having a robust immune response is it's more critical than ever. And particularly, we think, for those of us navigating life over 50.
Definitely. And we're going to extract the most important nuggets from our source material,
Okay.
which, includes some fascinating insights into Moringa's really impressive nutritional profile, some key scientific findings, and also practical ways you can actually use it.
Right, the how-to.
Yeah. We want you to walk away from this deep dive with a clear understanding of what makes Moringa so effective for immune health. Beyond just the general wellness claims you might hear.
Good point. Okay, so the immune system. It is, of course, your body's ultimate defense, first and last line against, pathogens, illness.
Absolutely. And for folks over 50, a strong, responsive immune system, it can truly mean the difference between bouncing back quickly or facing a really prolonged, difficult illness.
That's exactly why we're so excited to talk about Moringa oleifera. I mean, it's been revered for centuries in traditional medicine,
A long history.
a very long history. And now it's backed by some really exciting scientific research specifically for its incredible immune-boosting properties.
And what's really foundational here, I think, is understanding that your immune system thrives on a few key things. Proper nutrition,
Yeah.
effective detoxification, and robust antioxidant support.
Okay.
And what sets Moringa apart, what's fascinating, is how it delivers on all three of those fronts. It's quite comprehensive.
All three. Wow. So it's like a complete package in that sense.
In many ways, yes. A
Yeah.
very powerful natural helper.
Okay, so we've touched on its role, but what exactly is inside Moringa that gives it this power? Let's zoom in on the nutrients.
Yeah, the nutritional profile, because that's really where the immune-boosting story starts.
Right, so it's incredibly rich in these immune-strengthening nutrients. We all know vitamin C is important, but Moringa,
Yeah.
it has 7 times the vitamin C of oranges.
7 times. That's not just a number, is it?
No, it means a naturally abundant, really bioavailable supply that can significantly impact sort of your white blood cell factory.
Giving you more readiness.
Exactly. More immediate, robust immune readiness. Then you've got vitamin A as beta-carotene.
Important for vision, but also...
Also supports the health of your mucous membranes, that crucial frontline defense against pathogens getting in.
like the body's first barrier.
Precisely. You also get zinc in there.
Zinc's vital, yeah. For immune cell development, wound healing,
And let's not forget iron. Prevents fatigue, enhances oxygen delivery.
which directly helps your immune cells work better. They need that oxygen.
Right. So that's the vitamins and minerals. But there's more, isn't there? Antioxidants.
Oh, absolutely. Beyond those essentials, Moringa is just packed with potent antioxidants. And these aren't just, generic ones. We're talking specific powerhouses like quercetin. It's a common plant flavonoid, but it's really well known for reducing inflammation and regulating the immune response.
Regulating. Like a thermostat.
Exactly, like a natural thermostat for your body's defenses. Then there's chlorogenic acid.
Okay, I've heard of that one. Coffee.
Sometimes, yeah. It supports blood sugar regulation, but also immune function.
Yeah.
And another key one is camphorol.
Camphorol.
Yeah, another potent compound. It actively fights inflammation and seems to act as an antiviral agent, too.
Wow. Antiviral as well. That's fascinating how specific these compounds
It
are.
really is.
And you mentioned inflammation. That brings us to another core benefit, right? Moringa's natural anti-inflammatory properties.
Yes, and this is so important because chronic inflammation, it can be like a silent immune saboteur.
A saboteur. I like that term. It sort of quietly undermines things.
Exactly. It drains your defenses, undermines your body's ability to respond effectively when it needs to. Moringa contains natural compounds that actively work to reduce this background inflammation.
So it helps the immune system stay on track, perform optimally.
That's the idea, keeping things calm so it can fight the real battles.
Okay, so we've got this powerhouse plant packed with nutrients, antioxidants, anti-inflammatories. How does this all actually translate into tangible immune protection day to day?
Right. What are the mechanisms?
Yeah, the specific ways it fortifies your defenses, keeps your immune response balanced and ready.
Well, one of the key ways is by stimulating white blood cell production.
The body's soldiers, as you said.
Precisely. Your critical immune defenders. Moringa, with its high vitamin C and that iron content we mentioned, helps stimulate their production.
Yeah,
More white blood cells basically mean a quicker, more effective response when your body encounters infections, viruses, you name it.
makes sense. More troops on the ground.
Exactly. And what's really fascinating here, it's not just theory. There was a 2016 study in Frontiers in Pharmacology.
Okay.
They specifically used moringa extract and observed a measurable increase in both immune cell activity and production in lab subjects.
So not just more cells, but more active cells.
Right. Which really indicates its potential as an immune modulator.
Yeah.
It moves it beyond just traditional use into something scientifically observable.
That study really does put a scientific stamp on it, doesn't it? Okay, so stimulating white blood cells is one mechanism. What's another?
Another critical one is how moringa fights oxidative stress.
Oxidative stress. Can you break that down for us? What is it exactly?
Sure, think of it like, like rust forming on your cells. It's cellular damage caused by unstable molecules we call free radicals.
Okay, free radicals. Heard of those?
Yeah, they're everywhere. And these free radicals can significantly weaken your immunity over time, and they even accelerate the aging process. Not good at all. Moringa's rich array of antioxidants, like the quercetin and others we mentioned, they work tirelessly to neutralize these free radicals.
So they act like shields for the immune cells.
Exactly. Shielding your vital immune cells from that damage. And if you connect this to the bigger picture, reducing oxidative stress, it doesn't just boost your immunity right now.
Okay.
It also significantly lowers your long-term risk for developing chronic diseases. Things like diabetes, heart disease, even certain cancers. It's a much broader health benefit.
Wow. It really highlights how interconnected everything is in the body.
Absolutely.
And then there's the gut. You hear so much about gut health these days. It's a critical hub for immunity too, right?
Oh, incredibly critical. Did you know up to 70%, maybe even more, of your entire immune system actually resides in your gut?
70%. That's huge.
It's enormous.
Yeah.
And moringa contains natural fiber and compounds that act like prebiotics.
Prebiotics, food for the good bacteria.
Exactly. They help feed your beneficial gut bacteria, which supports both your digestive health and your immune health simultaneously.
So helping the gut helps immunity directly.
Directly. It really makes you rethink what eating for immunity truly means, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That so much defense starts right there in the gut.
It certainly does. Okay, so white blood cells, oxidative stress defense, gut health. What else? How does it make sure the immune system reacts appropriately? Not too much, not too little.
Yeah, that's a crucial aspect. It's about balance. Moringa helps balance the immune response itself.
Because an overactive system can be bad too.
Believe it or not, yes. Just as problematic as an underactive one. It can lead to autoimmunity, where the body attacks itself, or chronic inflammation we already discussed.
Right.
Moringa seems to help modulate this activity. It keeps the immune system strong and responsive when needed, but it also helps prevent it from overreacting.
Kind of like keeping in that sweet spot.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And this raises, an important question of value, especially for people maybe dealing with autoimmune conditions or those who are recovering from a serious illness. It's about fine-tuning those natural defenses.
Okay, this is all fascinating. But it brings us to a really compelling point we touched on earlier. Why is moringa perhaps especially powerful for people over 50?
Yeah, this is where it gets really interesting. As we age, it's natural that our immune function tends to decline somewhat.
Okay.
The scientific term for this is immunosenescence.
Immunosenescence, fancy word.
It basically means the gradual aging of your immune system. And this makes older adults generally more vulnerable to infections. It can lead to slower wound healing and often results in longer recovery times after they get sick.
Right, you just don't bounce back as quickly sometimes.
Exactly.
So how does moringa actively combat this age-related decline? What's it doing there?
Well, it seems to work on multiple fronts. It actively helps restore depleted nutrient levels, which can become more common as we age.
Makes sense.
It supports energy and stamina, which often dip. It helps fight that low-grade, age-related inflammation we talked about.
Okay.
And fundamentally, it seems to improve recovery time and overall resilience, making you better able to withstand challenges.
That sounds incredibly beneficial.
Yeah.
Do we have any examples of this?
We actually have a really powerful real-life testimony in our sources, Mani Mzamo. At 71, he shared that he felt healthier than ever after about 18 months of using moringa while he was battling prostate cancer.
Wow.
He specifically noted that his immune system, which he felt had become weak and exhausted, actually became his strength. He called moringa his daily immune shield.
That's That's a really powerful personal story.
Yeah.
An immune shield.
It is. And while, individual testimonies are just that, individual,
Sure.
the broader scientific understanding really aligns with this. Moringa's ability to provide such comprehensive nutritional support and modulate immune function, it would naturally aid the body during periods of significant stress or illness like that.
It helps create a better internal environment for recovery, perhaps.
That's a great way to put it, an optimal internal environment.
Okay, so for listeners who are thinking, this sounds great, how do I actually use it? Let's talk practicalities. Integrating Moringa doesn't have to be complicated, right?
Not at all. It's actually pretty easy.
Let's look at some simple, maybe even delicious ways to add it to your daily routine. First up, maybe a morning Moringa tea.
Yeah, super simple. Just steep about a teaspoon of moringa powder, or you can use dried leaves in hot water. Maybe add a little lemon, a touch of honey.
Nice. Good for immunity and digestion to start the day.
Exactly. Or if you're a smoothie person,
An immune-boosting smoothie.
Yeah.
Okay, what goes in?
you could blend, say, 1 banana, a handful of spinach for extra greens, 1 teaspoon of moringa powder, maybe half a cup of Greek yogurt for protein and probiotics,
Ooh, good combo.
and maybe a splash of orange juice for flavor and extra vitamin C. It's delicious, packed with nutrients.
Sounds great. What about for people who are really busy, maybe not smoothie or tea types?
Capsules are always an option. Moringa capsules are a totally no-fuss solution for busy mornings.
Okay. Anything to look for with capsules?
Yeah, definitely check the label. You want to make sure the product is pure, ideally organic, and look for third-party testing if possible. That gives you some quality assurance.
Good tip. Third-party tested. And finally, can you just add the powder to food?
Absolutely. This is maybe the easiest way for some. Just sprinkle moringa powder into your meals.
Like what?
Over soups, stews, salads, even scrambled eggs. Its taste is quite mild, a little earthy. It pairs really well with savory dishes. You often don't notice it much.
Easy enough. Sprinkle it on. Okay. Sounds very versatile. Are there any cautions people should be aware of?
Good question. While moringa is generally considered very safe for most people, it's always good practice, really with any new supplement, to consult your doctor first.
Especially
Especially if you are pregnant or breastfeeding, if you're taking blood-thinning medication like warfarin, or if you have existing conditions like low blood pressure or thyroid issues, moringa can potentially interact or affect those.
Okay. Important considerations.
And we always advise starting with small doses. Just, see how your body responds, listen to your body.
Start low, go slow. Good advice for anything new.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do a quick recap then of Moringa's incredible immune-boosting benefits.
Let's nail it down.
Right, it's high in essential nutrients. We're talking vitamin C, A, iron, zinc, often way more concentrated than in common foods.
Yeah.
It actively increases white blood cell production, making your immune system more responsive, quicker on the draw.
Got it.
It's a powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory agent. Specifically neutralizes those damaging free radicals and helps tame chronic inflammation.
Key benefits there.
It supports vital gut and digestive health, that immune HQ where up to 70% of your immunity lives.
Crucial connection.
It helps balance your overall immune system responses, preventing it from being underactive or overactive.
The modulation piece, yes.
And finally, it seems ideally suited for both immune recovery, like we heard in that testimony, and for healthy aging, actively combating that natural decline, immunosenescence.
A pretty comprehensive list.
It really is.
And at the end of the day, proactive health management, prevention. It's always more effective than just reacting to illness.
So true.
And what Moringa seems to offer is a truly complete immune support solution, all contained within this one humble green leaf. You get the vitamins, the minerals, the antioxidants, the anti-inflammatories.
All in one place.
Yeah.
It's quite remarkable for those listening who might be looking to really start boosting their immune system naturally, maybe kickstart a health transformation. Are there resources?
Yeah, our source material mentions things like a 7-day Moringa Boost Guide, which could provide further ideas and sort of a structured way to dive in.
Okay, something practical to get started.
Exactly.
So as we wrap up, maybe a final thought for our listeners.
Well, thinking about Moringa as this daily shield in leaf form, as Mandam Damo put it, it makes you wonder, doesn't it?
How so?
How might embracing natural remedies like this ancient wisdom that's now being powerfully supported by modern science, how might that reshape our whole approach to proactive health and achieving long-term wellness, especially in this, increasingly complex world we live in?
A daily shield in leaf form. That's a powerful image to leave people with. Something natural, ancient, yet scientifically validated for our modern challenges.
Something to consider.